This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
At different times and places, the Second Indochina War from 1957 to 1975 in South Vietnam had some of the characteristics of a revolution, an insurgency, a guerrilla war, and a civil war. Primarily, however, it was always an incremental invasion of South Vietnam by the North Vietnamese Army, initially supported by their indigenous Viet Cong subordinates. At first, the NVA invasion was covert and indirect, but in 1968 it became increasingly overt and direct. Both the NVA and the VC were always controlled by the political bureau, Politburo, of the ruling Lao Zong Workers' Party in Hanoi, the capital of the totalitarian police state euphemistically named the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, DRV. By 1967, Ho Chi Minh, the president of the DRV, was an aged and ailing figurehead whose only power was the prestige of his name as the founding father of the nation in 1945. The de facto leader and chief strategist of the DRV was Lê Duan, first secretary of the ruling Lao Zong Party from 1960 until his death in 1986. Lê Duan was not a charismatic dictator. He was a Machiavellian manipulator who ruled collectively through the DRV's multi-layered committee system. The most important one during the Long War was the five-man Subcommittee for Military Affairs, SMA, of the Politburo's Central Military Party Commission. The DRV's grand strategy in its 18-year quest to conquer the Republic of Vietnam and establish NVA hegemony in Cambodia and Laos was always controlled by the five key men of that subcommittee, all of whom were indirectly controlled by the militant zeal and dominant persuasiveness of Lê Duan. Chinese influence in the First Indochina War, 1946 to 1954, caused the Politburo to initially adopt Mao Zedong's rural-based, three-stage, protracted attrition model of communist revolutionary warfare in the Second Indochina War. The long-term goal of the Maoist model, and thus the DRV model, was the third stage, a decisive military victory by large conventional communist forces over large conventional anti-communist forces.